Scholarship to in the NFL, they're getting paid to. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing here, Prescott, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. K.J. Wright picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But no takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Focus, defense, focus.
Prescott to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Listen. Let's go double count right here, double count.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon on for a very important punt here in overtime. Here's Austin. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
That part 1 is done, now part 2. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here I come again.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, baby. 14. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Shit! Watch the shit!
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
This is Penny. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Zebra.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Penny. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment.
Check right 54. Right 54. Let's go, dude. Tighten up. Let's go, dude. Tighten up. Undercross. Say. Check 31. Hey. Out. Gun.
Penny. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
On the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Under 10. Check. Kill. April. Run left.
On the run, it's Penny. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st.
First down, Seattle.
Kill.
A handoff to Penny. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Touch Missy. Gun.
Running left, it's Penny, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. 2 plays in a row there where the defense just annihilates the running game.
Yeah, they feel pretty good about themselves right now, don't they? I can guarantee you in that huddle, man, we've got them on the run. They can't move the ball. And there's always one guy who says, hey, we might be getting set up for something. Make sure you loosen up a little bit and look for the big shot.
They have to be ready here in pass protection on 3rd down. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snap